Hello, welcome back to my channel. It's Catherine Janine, and today I have a house build. This house build is inspired by a build that I saw on the Sims community on Reddit a long time ago, over a year ago. And so I'm not sure who originally made it, the one that inspired me. If I can figure it out, I'll put a link to their build the in the description. If not, thank you for the inspiration to whoever originally made this build. I've got a cat on my lap, so if you hear him meow, that just means he wants down, and I'll put him down. It's Frey. Frey's a big, warm, good boy. It's very cold in my apartment. Last winter, it was very hot in my apartment, averaging about 35 Celsius. You can look up what that is in Fahrenheit. I think that's about 90 or 100 degrees, maybe? I don't know. Well, there he goes. Okay, I'll put you down. Good boy. Meow. Meow. Okay, down you go. Oh, don't knock the microphone down. Bye, Frey. Okay. So yesterday I was at IKEA because I wanted to get a new drawer shelf unit thingy for my office. I ended up getting the Alex 9 drawer, so that's pretty fun. But I met John at IKEA because he was at work, and I arrived about half an hour before he even got off work because I can't drive, so I bused there. And by the time he got there, I was already at the lighting section of the marketplace after you go through the whole store. But of course, John wanted to see IKEA too. Even though we go like once a month and we've been through IKEA 1,000 times, no, he had to see it too. We went through IKEA again, and we ended up spending like freaking 3 hours in IKEA for a shelf. And I already knew I wanted the shelf. So it wasn't like we were doing the, should we get it? No. Okay, we kind of were, because when we got there, I couldn't decide if I wanted to do the IKEA 9 drawer or if I wanted to buy 2 of the IKEA 5 drawer and stack them. I did end up going with the 9 drawer just because when I was thinking about what I would keep in it, I thought it would be better, and yes, it did end up working out, so I'm glad I went with the 9 drawer. We got the shelf, we built the shelf, and then that was fun. Yeah, so moral of the story, I was at IKEA yesterday. And looking at this build now, it probably would look a lot better in Oasis Springs. I built it in Willow Creek, but I will probably move it, because yeah, this build doesn't really go with Willow Creek. That's okay. I tried to make it really bright and colorful. I was picturing an up-and-coming celebrity or video YouTube star living in this build, and I actually built her in a creative sim, which I'm not sure if you've seen yet when this comes out, but if you've seen it, I'll link it down somewhere if I can figure out how to do that. So I have exams coming up in about 3 weeks, so that's pretty exciting. I'm probably not going to do well on my exams, if we're being honest. I'm in a program right now that I don't really enjoy, and because of that, I haven't been learning so much. Well, okay, I've been learning, but it's not, I don't know how to explain it. It's, if I'm not interested in something, I don't look into it very much, and I don't overanalyze it. Whereas if I'm interested, I will read about it and research it excessively. Oh, I had the hiccups. Which is why if I ever go back to college or university, I'm planning on going for history, because I'm super interested in history, and I probably should have gone to school for history in the first place. But I didn't. I went to school for photography and for marketing. But yeah, so semester's coming to an end. When the semester ends, I get to be a full-time YouTuber for up until March, unless things really go well for this channel, but it's looking like I will have to go back to work in March, but that's okay. That's okay. So about this build, yeah, I made it very, very colorful. The sim it's made for has a very bright and energetic personality, I picture. I put a lot of flowers and plants around, very Mediterranean inspired, and that's all good. I think I mentioned my apartment is cold, but um, I didn't really explain further. So, I live in a building with radiator heating, and radiator heating is supposed to keep you pretty warm. Our building has two temperatures, 5,000 degrees or cold. And if we turn all the rads in the unit on, it's 5,000 degrees. So we just have the rads off, and I mean, we don't have all the rads off. The kitchen rad is on, and the bathroom rad's on. But, like, I'm sitting here, and I'm really cold. I'm in the living room. My office is set up in a corner of our living room, just because we are only in a one-bedroom. And in my early videos, I had the office set up in the bedroom. But then when John and I realized that I was up working until midnight, 1 a.m., and he goes to bed at around 9 or 10 if he has an early shift, we realized that it would be better if the office wasn't in the bedroom. So we moved it to the living room. And the corner of the living room that my office is in is the furthest away from every single one of our on-rads in the building. So it's cold, but I can't turn on the rads close to me because it leaks, and we have to talk to our superintendent about it. But we just haven't had a chance. I guess I could have yesterday because I ran into him yesterday. It was really funny when I ran into him yesterday because yesterday they were checking our smoke alarms to make sure they were working during the day, and they had left a note that to put all pets away so that they wouldn't be underfoot when they were seeing if the smoke alarms were working. And we hadn't been home. I was at work. John was at work. And I had to go out again. I was going to IKEA. And so I wanted to know, had they come and checked our apartment, because then I would let the cats out of the bedroom. And I happened to run into our superintendent when I was leaving, so I asked him, and he's like, yeah, oh yeah, we're done. Yeah, your cats are really annoying. The entire time we were checking, they were meowing at the door, wanting to come out of the bedroom. And I'm like, oh, sorry about that. But yeah, apparently they were annoying assholes while our smoke alarm was being checked. I don't do screenshots, and the reason for that is I'm not good at doing screenshots, and so I feel like if you wanted to see what this build would look like, it's not that hard to figure out what it would look like as you watch me build it. I do go through and like slowly move my camera through it, so I guess I do like video screenshots, like a video tour. That's the video. I hope you all have a good day, and I will see you in my next video. Okay, bye!